Have you ever wondered why to sodas Coca-Cola and Pepsi have been battling it out for over a century, as if the fate of the world depended on who tastes sweeter? It all started in 1886 in Atlanta, Georgia, when a pharmacist named John Pemberton invented a drink that promised to cure headaches, give you energy, and maybe make your life a little more exciting. He mixed coca leaf extract with cola nuts and a few secret ingredients, creating a formula so addictive that people couldn't get enough. Coca-Cola was born, and suddenly, drinking soda felt like being part of a revolution. Can you imagine sipping a fizzy drink and thinking, "I am ahead of my time"? Meanwhile, a few years later, in 1893, another pharmacist named Caleb Bradham was experimenting in North Carolina. He called his invention Brad's Drink. Not exactly a name that screams legendary beverage, right? Like Coca-Cola, it was first advertised as a digestive aid and energy booster. Later, he renamed it Pepsi-Cola, inspired by dyspepsia, the fancy word for indigestion. So from day one, Pepsi was literally designed to fix your stomach while keeping you hooked on sugar, a bold, almost mischievous strategy. For decades, Coca-Cola raced ahead, thanks to clever marketing, widespread distribution, and consistent branding. Pepsi, on the other hand, stumbled through financial struggles and economic downturns, but every underdog has its moment. During the Great Depression in the 1930s, Pepsi introduced a brilliant strategy, a 12-ounce bottle for the price of Coca-Cola's 6-ounce. Suddenly, Pepsi became the smart, rebellious choice. Who doesn't love more soda for the same price? People loved it, and slowly, Pepsi started nibbling at Coca-Cola's massive market share. Fast forward to the 1950s and 60s, and the rivalry started to feel like a soap opera. Pepsi launched the famous Pepsi Challenge, a blind taste test showing that more people preferred Pepsi. It wasn't just about flavor, it was a marketing genius, a psychological experiment disguised as fun. Pepsi positioned itself as the youthful, rebellious alternative to Coca-Cola's classic, fatherly image. Coca-Cola responded by emphasizing family values, nostalgia, and American tradition, proving that sometimes emotional connection trumps taste in the hearts of consumers. Have you ever defended your favorite soda like it's your childhood hero? Exactly. That's what we're talking about here. Then, in 1985, Coca-Cola made a move that shocked the world. New Coke, hoping to beat Pepsi at its own sweeter game. They changed the classic formula. The public reaction: absolute chaos. People staged protests, hoarded old Coke, and wrote angry letters that probably could fill a library. Within months, Coca-Cola brought back the original formula as Coca-Cola Classic, teaching everyone a lesson: never mess with a tradition that people have loved for nearly a century, especially if it's fizzy and sugary. While Coca-Cola clung to its timeless, almost saintly image, Pepsi turned up the volume on pop culture. They signed deals with Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Beyoncé, and many more, sponsoring concerts, TV spots, and events. Pepsi became the fun, trendy cousin who always knows what's cool, while Coca-Cola remained the wise uncle who tells stories of holidays past and happy memories. Which one would you rather drink? It's a question that feels surprisingly personal, isn't it? But the rivalry goes beyond taste and advertising. It shaped the way companies think about brand identity, psychology, and culture. Coca-Cola became synonymous with tradition, family, and even national pride, while Pepsi embraced innovation, youthfulness, and pop culture. Over the years, both companies have constantly watched each other, copying strategies, inventing new campaigns, and occasionally launching stunts that grab headlines. From sponsorships of the Super Bowl halftime show to holiday campaigns featuring polar bears and Santa Claus, the battle has always been about more than soda. It's about emotion, identity, and storytelling. Even today, the rivalry continues. Coca-Cola remains the classic, the ever-reliable symbol of happiness and tradition, while Pepsi continues to push boundaries, experimenting with flavors, branding, and celebrity endorsements. Every time you reach for one, you are sipping not just sugar and bubbles, but a century-long story of competition, marketing brilliance, and human psychology. So, next time you pick a soda, ask yourself, are you drinking tradition, nostalgia, and global influence, or are you drinking youth, fun, and boldness? And the ultimate question, if you had to choose, which side are you on, Team Coke or Team Pepsi? Be careful, your answer might reveal more about your personality than you think.